Okay, by the end of this short video, you're not only going to know some of the key techniques to begin winning your first rap battles, but you're actually going to know some of the mindsets you need in order to get to that point. So this video is mainly designed for those up and coming rappers, those beginning rappers who maybe right now feel like rap battling or getting control of the crowd seems a little bit out of your ability, but you want to have it. And you know, in order to be a threat in this industry and in music, you need to know how. So let's give you some real life examples, a real tutorial, and some real lessons so you can get there faster than you ever imagined. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm Drew Morrissey, and this is How to Rap. Okay, so a little backstory here. If you've never watched this before, we are the world's first professional rap coaching company, and we have, it's part of our sort of smorgasbord of services and products. We have a online coaching class with rappers from around the world. We work directly with not only me, but other rappers, beginning to develop their skills, going from beginning stage all the way up to that pro level, getting their skills up, getting their promotion up. It's a beautiful thing. Now, in this coaching class, I have the benefit and the pleasure of sometimes getting messages or seeing posts in our group of victories and successes that rappers recently had. And one of those messages came to me this morning, wanted to shoot a video all about it. And it was a 17-year-old rapper who, in our group, not only wrote his first songs, not only spit his first freestyles, but has really been doing all the work needed. He got his first studio and all that. And I get this message from Homeboy, and he says, "Yo, Drew, I know this is kind of random, but I want to let you know I battled my boss today at work. And not only did I battle him and have the crowd being really impressed, but I won. I beat him." So it was a beautiful thing. And he said the crowd was doing the oohs and the ahs and all that. And this is a kid who's been working with us only for a few months, writing his first songs, getting his first studio together. So this was not only inspiring to me, but inspired to make this video for you watching out there in YouTube land and tell you a little bit about how he got to that point and what you can take away from it. Okay, so one of the first things I want you to understand when you take away from, those first rap battles and having that enjoyment that you might see from an artist like Homeboy that we're working with is everything that you're doing as a rapper bleeds into everything else you're doing as a rapper. What I mean by that is the artist that we're working with, the guy who won this rap battle against his boss, it's not like he's only been battling. He hasn't been learning how to record. He hasn't been posting in the group. He hasn't been learning how to freestyle. All he's been doing is battling. No, he actually also writes songs. He also tries to find new beats. He also built his studio. The mic broke, and then he had to go start it all over again, but he did the work. He not only writes one type of song, he actually writes songs about his girlfriend. He's a father, so he also talks about his family. He talks about a lot of different things. So for you, what I want you to get out of this is the idea that when you're thinking of how do I become this great rap artist, how do I start to own the crowd, I want you to think of every single thing you've heard, whether it's in my videos, whether it's just being a rap fan, every single thing you've heard that you think you need to know, you kind of need to know. Everything is leading into everything else. And so with this real life example, you should get the same thing out of it. Homeboy did the work to be working on his studio. Homeboy did the work to be working on his freestyles. Homeboy did the work to be active in a group where we're all learning how to really take it to the next level. So when it comes to that moment, when that boss is like, "Yo, you think you're a rapper, I'm your boss, and the crowd's like jeering at him, he actually is like, "Nah, I've been doing the work, so check me out." And he starts to dominate. Now, second point around this, on top of doing everything you can, is understanding that crowd control is as important as your actual skills on a mic. So, when he's sitting there flowing, a lot of beginning rappers, what they tend to think is like, well, as long as I have the best lyrics, or as long as I just know what to say and have one or two bars, I'm automatically going to win. Not necessarily. Crowd control, your ability to be louder than your opponent, even if that opponent is your boss and you could technically get fired for the shit. No matter what it is, crowd control, being louder, having that good eye contact, that good stance, and really being able to deliver those lines all the way through and not tapering off at your punchlines is going to help you. So crowd control and your ability to really step up to the plate when needed along with step one and making sure you're doing all the other processes to be a dope rapper is really going to help you as well. And then number three, more of a mindset for you as you watch this is, look, you want to make sure that you believe that someday you can become that artist you want to be. I don't care where you're from. The person that we're using the example here is 17-year-old kid, actually has kids himself already, and is going through a lot of life stuff and still believed in himself enough to be like, all right, well, if my boss comes to try to jump out there with me, I'm ready to go. So you also have to make sure that you believe that it is possible. And that's one of the main reasons I made this short video for you. Just believe. And I hope that as you watch something like How to Rap, as you hear more of these stories, and be sure to be following us, subscribing, and keep up, you really start to believe that nobody, no matter where you are, no matter if you're battling your boss, no matter what age you are, no matter what situation you're in, you can really do this if you follow some of these basic steps, if you follow along as we begin to show you more and more that this is a reality and you can become a better rapper and a better MC. So with that being said, hopefully this video helps. Be sure you're following us on all of our social media here at How to Rap. And of course, if you haven't signed up for our daily newsletter where we give you a lot of cool info in your email inbox, be sure to do that in the video description box. But I'm off for the day. Hopefully this inspired you. You're going to follow those steps and we'll rock out real soon. Peace.